Hi, everybody. Aren't we live? Everybody see us. How's everybody doing? Should.
Set your live. Oh, there we go.
I just looked. Hi, everybody. Why can't we? How you doing? Hi, everybody. Sorry, we're just getting set up here. Today is September 3rd, 2022. Me and Courtney just hanging out. We're going to wait till a few more get in here. And we're going to see what happens. Courtney will be right back. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're just going to be on for a little bit. Hi, Brandon. How are you? Then when we get done here, we're going to go over to Triple C's house for her birthday bash. Hi, Oreo. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone and I can't see the comments on my phone. Courtney went to get my laptop. I've got her tablet here. Come on, Brandon, there are Oreos in here already. Oh, Lulu. Hey, Lulu.
Hi, guys.
Courtney's back.
The party's here.
I don't know, guys.
She's using StreamYard, and it's not showing up on her phone.
I'm using StreamYard, and it's not showing up on my phone. I don't know why. Will you push camera? Sorry. I used StreamYard the other day.
That's a conference on somebody, Mom. That's not camera.
No, that's Cam, and that's guest.
It
See,
says
mic, Cam.
It's to shut your camera off.
Okay. How's everybody's day going? Mine's going pretty good. I worked a couple hours today. Courtney worked 8 hours.
I did. Although I didn't have to deal with too many of the old folk today.
Yeah. This is coming up. Why is that?
Because you're signed out of your iTunes account. I didn't have to work with the old folks today. I got to play the cook because we hired a new cook and she hasn't started yet. And I'm the only other one with my company that has a food handler sanitation license, so I got to play cook today, which is fun by me. Sometimes I need a break from the old folk. Hi, Kiki.
Hi, Kiki.
Lulu said she likes your blouse.
Oh, thank you.
It's a dress. She's not going to tell you that. It's a dress. She looks good.
It's too short for Mama, so I always wear leggings under it.
Yes, Brandon. I'm her daughter.
Yeah,
I'm the oldest.
Sorry, Brandon. This is Courtney. She's my oldest daughter.
The little curly-headed boy. He's mine. I made him.
I don't know if Brandon's seen.
If you haven't seen him, you'll see him. He pops up in videos every now and then. But yes, that's the little curly-headed boy. That's mine. I made him. special order.
Okay, now I think we're ready now. Thanks everybody for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Okay, Courtney, you want to start with our...
I guess it is 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, get to know your YouTuber. I have the list of questions I'm going to ask lovely Colleen C. Serendipity, so you all can get to know her a little better. All right, first question. When is your birthday?
My birthday is January 13th. I'm going to tell them what year.
All right. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat. I'll try to read through them as we go through these two. So, if you're curious, want to know anything within reason, go ahead and ask either one of us. I am an open book. All right, next question. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal, well, my spirit animal is the llama. I love llamas, but I love horses. I would love to have a ranch with horses, maybe one or two. My oldest brother had his wife trained Western style dressage. I don't know, she trained horses and they made a lot of money, and they had an arena and everything at their house. And I could have spent 24/7, but they lived in Missouri, which was about 6 hours from us. So I really like horses, and I like dogs and cats and domesticated animals, but I love horses. I even love the wild Mustang horses. They're just a beautiful animal to me. So, hi, little bit.
Hi, little bit. All right.
Dr. Destiny, hello.
Hi, Dr. Destiny. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Give me the thumbs up.
For those of you who just popped in, we're doing 20 questions with your YouTubers. And if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'll try to scroll through it and ask as I see. But we have a list of questions we're going to go through. I'm asking Colleen C. Serendipity. All right, next one. What do you do for a living, and or are you in school?
I'm not in school, and I'm a housekeeping supervisor. That's what I do for a living. I clean a local medical building here.
I forgot I was supposed to be answering these two. Sorry. I'll backtrack for a hot second. My birthday is July 25th. I have no queries about my age. 1993. I turned 29 this year. My favorite animal. I don't really have a favorite animal. I like cats more than I like dogs, but I have a dog now. But I like animals in general. What do I do for a living? I am a certified nursing assistant, CNA, medical tech, whatever you want to call it. I work in a specialized Alzheimer's unit, memory care. It's supposed to be assisted living, but with Alzheimer's, dementia, memory care, it's not assisted living. But yeah, I work with old people. I wipe butts. This week they had me cooking because we're in transition from losing an old cook to hiring a new one. She hasn't quite started yet, and I'm the only other one in the building with my food sanitation license, so they like to double duty me in the kitchen. So I did that this week. All right, next question. What was your favorite high school subject? School subject. School subject. What was your favorite school subject?
History.
Wow, no hesitation.
Nope.
High school, I liked history. And art classes. I liked history and art classes. If we're talking about college classes, any of my theater classes were hands down my favorite. Anything. Makeup, costume, lighting, stage directing, management, budgeting, all that jazz. It was all fun. seeing if anybody else hopped in. I don't see anybody new. All right, next one. Do you have a small or big family?
I have a small family. Growing up, it was just me and my sister. I do have 2 half brothers and 2 half sisters. One of the half sisters have passed away. I'm not really close with them, but I'm in contact with them. And I had 3 daughters myself. So my mom came from a nice.
I just saw that one.
Yeah, my mom came from a family of, sorry, she had 5 brothers, or she had 3 brothers, 2 sisters, and one of her brothers passed away when he was young, real young. So about 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old. So, and my dad came from a very large family.
Oh Lord, yes.
So yeah, he had like 12 brothers and sisters. 11. Yeah, there was 12 counting him. Well, there was
13 of them.
Yeah, there was 13. One died like
infancy
coming from Kentucky to Illinois on a train. So yeah, kind of small. I've always wanted a lot of kids, but I kind of started late in life. I mean, I didn't have Courtney till I was 27, and then I had 7 years later I had Clarissa, my middle daughter, and then 2 years later I had Caitlin. So
Lulu, I saw your comment about being a CNA for 10 years. It's fun. I always tell horror stories, but I love my job. I've got sweet, awesome moments. I've had some of the most amazing conversations, connections with people I've taken care of, not just in the Alzheimer's unit I work at now. I've been here for 5 years, but I've been a CNA for 7. That was my memory today when I got my CNA certificate in the mail. So I've been a CNA for 7 years. Yeah, I really like it. I love it. It was something I never would have saw myself doing until I went and did it. And then I was like, I love this. I was meant to do this forever. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. What was the question? Big or small family? I have 2 sisters. I don't like girls. I hated my sisters growing up. I hate to say it, but I did. I'm also, like she said, I'm 7 years older than my middle sister Clarissa, and I'm 10 years older than my youngest sister. So they're closer, I think. Well, I'm close with Caitlin. Clarissa's an entity in herself. It's another story. I think they're closer than I am with them, but like they're 7 and 10 years between us. So by the time Caitlin was starting school, I was a preteen, and by the time I had graduated, they were still in grade school. So it was just age difference. I don't dislike them now. I mean, we're all adults here, but yeah. I only have my son. When I get married next year, I'll have a stepdaughter. I mean, I have a stepdaughter now. So, and I think that's probably all the children we'll have. I don't foresee us planning more kids in the future. If we do, hallelujah. If we don't, we're happy. So, yeah, probably not gonna have that many kids. But I do claim my niece and nephew as my own. So, extended family, huge extended family. And niece and nephew, I mean, my best friend Charlotte, I claim her children as my own.
Hi, Yarny Cat. Welcome in.
Hi, Yarny Cat.
Patricia. Hey, Gamer Bro.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on your guys's. Seeing if anybody posted anything. Oh, Lulu, I know there's sad memories. Losing people sucks. Hearing some of their heartbreaking stories of how they ended up in nursing homes and in care and stuff was terrible too. Yeah, I like where I work now because you don't always hear the stories from the residents. You hear their families, and I love that. And our families, because I work at a small facility, we have 35 beds when we're completely full. So I know everyone. And this is a small community, and they usually come to us from the community. So I've known their grandkids. I know them. I know their daughter. Their daughter was my teacher. Stuff like that. So it's a little bit more personable. Enough of my job. Anyway, going on. What genre of music do you like best, and do you have a favorite song?
I like all genres. I mean, not so much rap. There is some rap that I like. Um, if you could see, I don't even know where it's at. I don't know if I even have any more of my CD collection. We were asked this one time in church, and they said, "How many CDs you own?" And I'm like, I probably owned at one time 100 CDs, and they're from classical music. There was Liza Minnelli in there. There was Dolly Parton. There, I love classic rock, and by classic rock, I mean, touch that. I mean, 60s. Well, I like 50s, but like 60s, 70s, and 80s, like when rock was really. I know rock was like invented or formed in the 50s. Well, earlier than that, but the 50s is when it came popular. But I like the doo wop in the 50s music too. I can't name a favorite genre. I lean a lot more towards like classic rock, but I love contemporary Christian music. I love old time gospel music, hymns. I like all music. I don't know where I get that from. I don't know. My mom and dad, I grew up on old country music.
I was gonna say Granny's not diverse like that.
Yeah, like Dolly Parton and Hank Williams Sr., Hank Snow, Johnny Cash, George Jones, all that, Conway Twitty, all that old country. But I like all kinds of music.
I don't have a favorite genre. I mean, no, I don't have a favorite genre. I listen to everything too.
9 times out of 10, my Christian radio station will be on in my car. And if it's not my Christian, it'll be my classic rock station on in my car.
I listen to everything. Well, like I said, this week I've been in the kitchen and I have Sirius Radio and I've been listening to 80s on the 8 and like 70s and 80s split and like 80-90 split for some reason. I like the classic rock. I like anything you can get on vinyl, and I know they're making newer music on vinyl again because it's retro, but I mean the old vinyl. So old country, old rock. I like soul music, I guess. I really love Aretha Franklin. I will listen to Aretha every day of the week. I like everything. A favorite song? I can't narrow it down to a favorite song either. I go through stages because like sometimes I'll wear a song to death and then I won't listen to it for years and then I'll pick it back up again. So if we're going by that, Aretha Franklin Rocksteady is really on my continuous playlist right now. I keep throwing her in there a lot.
Oh, now it's on my phone. My music is on my phone, and if you look at my Apple library, I have Frankie Valli on there, the Four Seasons. I have Elvis. I have Michael Jackson. I have some. I had old country. One night at work, I was like, man, I was singing like the old songs my dad and mom used to play on the radio, and I looked it up on my Apple Music, and I started adding that to my library, and so yeah, it's really diverse, my music genres. So, and I don't have a favorite song. I can't narrow it down to a favorite song.
Oh, next question. How do you spend your free time? Crafting. She's crafting. Don't let her fool you. She crafts.
It crafts. I like junk journaling. Either that or I'm on YouTube. Not necessarily recording, but trying to catch up on all of my that I've subscribed to, all their channels. I'm really bad at that. I first started out in crafting and just crafting in general, and I got to know a few people on crafting, and I became subscribers to their channel. And now that I've got my own channel, it's really hard to work. Hey Wolf, how you doing?
Hi Wolf.
Yeah, a YouTube channel, it's hard work. So trying to catch up with the ones that do make videos like every day, or I feel bad because I used to go in their on their channels every day and watch their videos. Now I can't do that. That I have my own channel. I mean, I can, but with a full time job and I watch my grandson a lot, it's it's hard to get a balance there.
I don't have free time. I'm a single mom, and I work a full time job. Yes, don't catch that. Yeah, I don't have a lot of free time. I mean, I read a lot. I don't really get to craft anymore. I used to have a small business, but I don't give it enough time and energy like I used to. Yeah, that's I work, and I guess when I don't have Henry, I have a little bit more free time. But then all I really do is read and clean when my monster isn't around. So I don't really have any hobbies. I don't. I watch a lot of movies. I like old movies, but I wouldn't consider that a hobby. But anyway, I don't really have hobbies. I'm a single mom. That's my hobby. Next question. Are you a morning or are you a night person?
I'm a night person.
I am a neither. I am an exhausted possum 24/7 all the time. I don't like mornings. I will not stay up late at night if I don't have to. Yeah, no. I don't like any time of day. There's usually a lot of coffee involved to get me up in the morning.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, you can answer these questions too. Thank you, Yarn and Cat. That's
absolutely. And if you have anything that you pressingly want to know about us or just want to know in general, throw it in the chat. We'll answer it. I'll answer it if she doesn't. I'm an open book. Don't ask me about naughty things though. We're not doing that here. What's the next one? What is your favorite food or meal?
I'm really partial to Mexican food. It's getting to where I have to be careful, like the hot and spicy stuff, because I love it, but it doesn't agree with me.
Your cat says chili.
I
like chili too.
Yeah, chili sounds good. I don't know. I can't narrow it down to a favorite meal. I like spaghetti.
So that's what I was gonna ask.
Lasagna.
I like Italian. Pasta, I could live off pasta.
Yeah.
And I do like tacos. I like tacos. I'm a taco person. But no, I could live off Italian. Pesto, spaghetti, ziti, mastacholi, antipasta, gnocchi. If you just gave me pasta for the rest of my life, I would be content. A lot of carbs, though. My butt would get big. But
yeah, I like potatoes, too. I remember where I used to work, we went to the cafeteria for lunch, and sometimes they'd have, quite a few times they would have like leftover hash browns for lunch, and I said, "Oh, give me those." And then the ladies got to know me, and they go, "Oh, here comes Colleen. We got to get her hash browns." And I said, "Yeah, if the doctor ever told me you got to quit eating potatoes or else you're gonna die," it's like, I'm gonna die because I love potatoes, mashed potatoes, au gratin, scalloped, hash browns. I love potatoes.
In the words of Dolly Parton, any diet I ever failed was because of a spud. All right.
Yep.
I forgot what one that was number 10. What's your favorite color?
What?
Your favorite color? Your favorite color?
Green. I think you all do that.
Mine's purple. I like purple. And black. It matches my soul. Anyway. Lulu likes vegetables and fruit and mostly meat. I'm a steak and potato gal too.
I need to eat.
Yarn Cat likes cantina tacos. Yes. And burnt orange. I had a whole argument with my set designing teacher about colors. He was a man. He was a manly man because he used to use tools. And he was like, "It's orange." And I was like, "It's burnt sienna." And he was like, "It's orange." And I was like, "It's burnt sienna." Then he looked it up and was like, "You were correct." And I was like, I was a costume major, so I knew every difference between blue, orange, like, I can still look at colors and be like, okay, that's pink, but that's like passion pink or whatever. So he tried to argue with me, and I was like, you really picked the wrong student to argue with, sir. So yes, sorry. That just came to mind when you said burnt orange.
Wolf says, do you have any favorite games?
Narrow this down. Board games, card games, video games. She doesn't play video games, so.
I play Pac-Man and
she played arcade games.
I play games on my phone. I have Candy Crush and Angry Birds. Video games and board games.
I'm a simmer. I guess if I had a hobby, I like to do builds on The Sims. I'm almost 30 years old and I still play Sims. I have many expansion cacos. Yeah. I was just playing today because I just had to track down the Switch. Playing Ghostbusters. And I was playing some Incredibles game that I downloaded for Henry that I don't think he's ever played before. Board games. I really like Life. And
I like Monopoly.
I'm okay with Monopoly. I also like Uno. Mahjong. Animal Crossing. I have Animal Crossing. I got bored with it though. I did really good and I got past a bunch of stuff and I just kind of got bored with it. I don't know why.
Thanks, Dr. Destiny. Have a great evening. Love you.
Bye. I like Sudoku. I played Sudoku. Okay, favorite colors. What's a fun fact you know? Many. I have a brain full of useless knowledge.
Fun fact. Fun fact. You go first.
I'm trying to rack my brain of just one to throw out there because I have so many useless information.
Fun fact, I know.
I
don't know.
I literally have so many. And there's some I want to hold because I'm revamping my channel, so I'm going to start putting content out if y'all want to come, like Cece's page. I'm going to have some content coming out next week. But, The Wizard of Oz. They cut a bunch of stuff out of the original 39 Wizard of Oz, and one of the big portions that they cut out was that Dorothy and the Scarecrow, aka Huck the farmhand, had a romance, and it carried over into Oz. So she secretly had a romance with the Scarecrow, and they cut it out of the movie because they wanted to make it more family friendly in the 39 cut. So there's only one scene that made it into the entire movie, and it is at the end when Dorothy is in the hot air balloon and the wizard is saying goodbye. Dorothy picks something off the Scarecrow's chest and he leans down and kisses her fingers while it's on his chest. That is the only intimate scene between them. Everything else was cut. And some of the merch, if you look at some of the early merch, there's some that's like questionable where they're like really, really close. So it's the only random fact I could pull out of the hat.
I don't know. I don't know what a fun. I mean, I have like family fun facts, but I don't know.
Wolf, you're my new friend. I love Jurassic Park. I'm getting ready to watch the new movie. I haven't seen Jurassic World Domination, but I'm excited to see it because I want to see the Golden Trio back together.
I like Jurassic Park too.
Yeah, go watch The Wizard of Oz. It's literally you can't focus on the wizard when he's talking, he's saying goodbye to everyone in the Emerald City. You have to it's in the background. You have to look at Dorothy and the Scarecrow. They just have that quick exchange where she goes to pull something off of him and he kisses her hand, but it's in there.
Well, I know when she's saying goodbye to everybody, she says he's her favorite.
She'll miss him the most. Yeah,
I'll miss you the most because I think you were my favorite. I knew. I got that from the movie.
Do you both have a favorite dinosaur? T-Rex, obviously. King of the dinosaurs.
I like the brontosaurus, the great big ones with the long necks.
Mm-hmm.
I like the brontosaurus.
Okay, next one. Fun fact. What is your favorite movie or TV show?
I can't narrow that down. I can't. I can't narrow it down. I like all movies. I mean, not all movies, but I like movies. I can't narrow that down.
Gone with the Wind.
TV show, I really like Friends. I know that's not on anymore, but oh, here's a fun fact. Courtney was kind of named after. I was gonna say Courtney Cox, but she wasn't. When
Courtney Thorne Smith.
Yep, Courtney Thorne Smith. When she was in 1993, when she was born, the big show was Melrose Place, and Courtney Thorne Smith was on there. And I said, I like the name Courtney. Of course, my best friend, she had a stepdaughter named Courtney. And I'm like, no, I don't want to name her Courtney, because every time I look at her, I'll think of that Courtney. But that wasn't the case.
I am my own entity.
Yep. Yeah.
I like Gone with the Wind. That movie I used to watch just about once a week with my grandma. And that movie brought me my first love, which was Clark Gable. And I was bound and determined to marry him. And one of my mean-ass little cousins told me he'd been dead for 40 years. They popped my bubble. But that movie made me want to be a costume designer because I fell in love with a hoop skirt. And I was like, I want to make big dresses like that. That also gave me my passion to sew, learn how to sew. So, but yeah, I like Gone with the Wind. Regardless of how people may feel about that movie, I love it. I love that movie. I love the drama. I love Scarlett. Scarlett and Rhett's terrible toxic romance was fuel for me.
Okay, should we address what we were talking about this afternoon?
Nah, we don't have to get
okay.
We don't have to get political up in here about that.
All right, go on. Next question.
What is your favorite memory as a child and or favorite childhood teacher? We can do both of these, probably.
My favorite memory as a child.
Yarn Cat, I like plays too. What's your favorite play?
My favorite childhood memory.
I like them now.
I don't know. I had so many because I don't know why I'm not more like my dad, but my dad always not per se a vacation, but it seemed like we were always going somewhere. Like he had gone and he wanted to take us and show us. And I remember one time we loaded up in the car and my dad, the hump in the back seat, my dad built something so one of us girls could lay down there and one of us on the seat, and we could travel, and because we didn't have the money for hotel rooms or whatever. And I remember we packed up my mom fried some chicken, and we headed, I don't know how many hours it was, to Oklahoma to visit my uncle, my mom's oldest brother. And that was a good memory. And I was just thinking about this other day. We were we were still in Oklahoma, and we got pulled over. I was just going into kindergarten, so this is pretty vivid to me. We got pulled over by a state trooper, and somebody claimed my dad ran him off the road, and that was not true at all. And they took my dad in the car for questioning, and then they started driving off. And I think me and my sister started crying because they were taking my dad away. But my mom said they'll be right back. I think they were trying to show my dad where he supposedly ran somebody off the interstate. So that's not one of my favorite memories, but I recalled that other day, and I was like, wow, what made me recall that? It was, I don't know. Like I said, I have so many, I can't really narrow it down to my favorite one. I was real close to my dad, and he passed away about 30 some years ago. So, I don't know, I had a lot of good memories. We would go down, which we're going tomorrow, go down to my, where my dad was born and raised, Rushville, and his family reunions tomorrow. And those were always good memories because all of his brothers and sisters, everybody would be there and their kids. And my one uncle had as many kids as they had brothers and sisters. So it was a big family. Good food. My mom used to take one of those roasters that, like now, you would cook a big turkey in. She used to take one of those full of homemade noodles, and there wouldn't be nothing left of them. She would spend like that whole weekend. Well, it was always on a Sunday, and we'd always have it like the second Sunday of August, and that was the tradition back when my dad was alive. Well, then a bunch of brothers and sisters had passed away, and we did away with the reunion for a while. And then I think my oldest brother and my cousin, they kind of got together and let's start having the reunion. And then I have cousins that live closer there.
Bye, Kiki. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Kiki. Thank you for coming in. So yeah, our family reunions are pretty good memory. And I have one living aunt from my dad's side of the family left, so it's gonna be sad when she passes away. But hopefully she's there tomorrow. She lives in Indiana, and I know one year her son bought her, one year her grandson bought her, and so Courtney.
I don't have any childhood memories that I can think of per se. I mean, I don't have a bunch of bad ones, but I can't narrow it down to just one super good one. I do have favorite teachers, though. My 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Tippett, she was a gem. My 5th grade teacher, she was awesome. My senior year English teacher was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Mrs. Keith. She still teaches. She was awesome. She stood up for me. She knew I was a creative genius and was like, forget what these other teachers say. You're awesome. You know it. My college professors were awesome.
My favorite teacher was my 1st grade teacher, Mrs. Imke. Emily Imke. And I was thinking about this the other day too. This was when I was in 1st grade. We went on like a field trip, and we packed our lunch, and we went to her house for lunch. And lo and behold, our last house that we lived over in my hometown was the house that she lived in. And I remember all my class. I mean, I had like, at that time, 1st grade, so I probably had 20 kids in my class because I graduated. My high school graduating class was 24, 25 kids. Hi, God's girl.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm glad she's listening.
Yep. So yeah, that field trip was to our house, our last house in our hometown, the last house that we lived in, and a great big screen in the front porch. And I remember sitting on, I think we just sat on the like concrete and had lunch at her house. And I'm like, how cool is that? You know, it was like 4 blocks from the school. We walked there. You know, I'm like, you know how. You know, this day and age, you don't hear of that. I mean, I see every once in a while, I see kids walking like the last days of school or something, walking. I think they go to parks or something here, but we walked to her house, which in turn was our last house that we lived in my hometown. So yeah, she was a lot older, but it seemed like she was kind and like she cared for every student. And she retired after I guess our class was the doozy. She retired, never taught anymore after that. And our 8th grade graduation, we gave her a big bouquet. I think we gave her a dozen roses and honorary an honorary diploma with us. And she cried and we cried, and that was awesome that she was still going our 8th grade year. So
Like I said, I named off my teachers.
Yeah.
My high school teachers were pretty awesome.
next
My college professors were cool, though. I'm still friends with them.
Yeah.
I'm inviting them to my wedding next year. So if you're watching, Kendall, Holden, I know you're not, but you guys are stellar. Next question. Who is your celebrity crush and or favorite actor or actress? Easy.
You go first because I gotta think about this.
I mean, I already outed myself with Clark Gable. Johnny Depp, hands down,
Yeah.
forever and always. I just, who else? Jeff Goldblum. Oh, Jeff Goldblum in leather in the first Jurassic Park was amazing. Also, if you have never seen it, Earth Girls Are Easy with Jeff Goldblum is just, if you ever want to look at Jeff Goldblum and see a sexy beast, watch that movie. It's hilarious. It's an awful 80s movie, but it's hilarious. Gina Davis, really, really young Jim Carrey, Jeff Goldblum. One of the Wayans brothers is in it. I can't remember which one. It's funny. It's a funny movie. Go watch it.
I guess my celebrity crush, which I don't hear from him anymore. I think he's still alive and kicking. I mean, not that he's that old. He's my age. Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah, he's still around. He's just sitting on his millions of dollars and not caring.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Hey. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Vince Vaughn, but I don't know if it's like his comedic timing or
It's because he's a Chicagoan.
he's from Chicago, so we're like 2.5 hours from Chicago, but I don't know. I've always liked him, and he's like, I don't know. I think they put him on like a
Hi, Granny Martha.
Hi, Granny Martha. Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, I've always liked Vince Vaughn. I don't know why.
I also like Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I don't care how old they get. They're awesome. Not so much crushes. I just respect their art. And Chevy Chase. I love Chevy Chase. And Steve Martin.
Hi, Gravity Coley Crochets. Welcome in.
Hi.
This is my oldest daughter, Courtney.
We're answering questions tonight to get to know us a little bit better. If you guys have questions, throw them in the chat. You can answer along with us. We like to get to know you guys too. Okay. What was that last? Actors. Next one. Do you speak more than one language?
No. I speak a little bit of Spanish.
Hola, ¿cómo están haciendo aquí? Muy bien.
A little bit of Spanish. I mean, if somebody would say a sentence to me in Spanish, I could pick out mañana and señor, señorita, sí, caliente, fuego, taco, burrito.
Muy fuego.
Muy,
I don't speak
muy
very
buen.
good Spanish. I do understand it way, way better. You could probably speak Spanish to me and I'd be like, sí. Yeah. I could understand you better than I could probably respond back to you. I don't know why my brain is wired like that, but yeah. I can speak enough to get me in trouble, put it that way. I do like Morgan Freeman. He's a really good actor. Yes, he is.
Yes.
He's a gem.
Yes.
He's going to be the next Betty White. When he goes, the world will never be the same.
I like Tom Hanks too, because Tom Hanks can do drama, he can do comedy, he can. I think he can play anything. Although I didn't care for him in that new Elvis movie.
I loved him in the new Elvis movie. I have
Because-
never hated. I don't hate him as an actor. Let me put that. It's like Harry Potter. Everybody hated Dolores Umbridge, but you don't hate the actress because she's amazing. But same with, I hated Tom Parker because of that movie. And I didn't know the whole Colonel Tom whole story either. So like after watching that movie, I was like, this man is just, and Tom Hanks, yeah, he did a great portrayal. And you hate him. You hate him.
Every time I looked at him, I'm like, that's Tom Hanks. That's not Colonel Tom Parker. That's Tom Hanks.
I thought they did a good, like, you can tell it's Tom Hanks, but they did a good job because if you look back at the pictures. And Austin Butler deserves an Oscar for that movie. When the Oscars come, my vote is for Austin Butler because when I first heard it was going to be him and I looked at pictures, I was like, there's no way.
I couldn't get over him. I just couldn't. I mean, that's Tom Hanks. I mean, I think he sounded like Colonel Tom Parker, but just, it was Tom Hanks to me.
They did a fabulous job. Tom Hanks did a great job. Austin Butler did a great job. The little girl they got to play, Priscilla, they could have found somebody better. But I digress. Good acting. Like I said, I didn't believe Austin Butler could pull off Elvis, but okay. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Lying, cheating, stealing.
I couldn't imagine why. I'd probably same. Persistent questions. The who are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? Who are you talking to? I'm like, leave me alone. Go away.
Thank you, Yarny Cat.
Yeah, bye, Yarny Cat. Go make something good. Go make some tacos. Next question, I guess?
Yep.
What is your favorite holiday?
Hands down, it's got to be Christmas. Because now that I'm older, I like to give. I'm not so much about receiving. I like to receive, but they always say it's better to give than to receive. And as I've gotten older, it's yeah. I like to give gifts, and that's not the reason I like Christmas. But the reason I like Christmas because our dear Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was born on that day, and I also like Easter comes in second, I guess, for me. But I don't like the cold weather of Christmas. I know some of you live where it don't get cold for Christmas, but I like Easter also because that was my dad's favorite holiday. Just favorite, I guess my season would be spring. We're not talking about seasons though, but spring is everything's new and it gets green again and just like a rebirth. And yeah.
I don't think Mom's ever done a diamond painting. I used to do diamond paintings, but I have a small child, so that's not ideal to have that stuff around. But I have done a few of them. I have a couple Harry Potter ones. Wolf asked about diamond paintings, if we like diamond paintings.
I've done diamond painting. Like there was a girl at work that left a diamond painting one time, and I was kind of bored one night at work, and I started doing it, and I enjoyed it, but I don't think I could sit there for hours and do it. And I do like puzzles too, but the diamond painting is really intricate, and my eyes aren't the best. I'm supposed to wear glasses all the time, but I don't. I wear readers every once in a while. You'll see that in my history videos. I wear reading glasses, so I like them though.
I like diamond paintings, like I said. I've got a couple. I've got a big Harry Potter one that I did because I'm a Harry Potter nerd. But yeah, it's not ideal because I have little fingers that like to touch everything. So I can't leave it out like I like to. And they're really, like, when you're in the middle of it, it's really hard to roll it up and store it, I find. So I have like 6 or 7 of them that I had bought and I've not even opened yet. But I do, at some point, would like to go back and do that. Beauty and the Beast, Jack Skellington. I love Jack Skellington. I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nice.
Those are cool. I love diamond paintings. They're really pretty.
Yeah, they are.
I started out with a little elephant one that ended up being a throw pillow. And then, yeah, like I said, I got a couple of Harry Potter ones. I think I got a horse one that I bought for my ex-stepmother that I never finished or did for her. So maybe I'll give that away on my channel when I get some followers, when I start my stuff. Somebody will get a nice horse diamond painting.
Love you too, Gamer Bro.
Hi, Gamer Bro.
We're going to wrap things up. I mean, we got a few more questions, and we're not going to go right till 6 o'clock because Dana's going to be live. So we want to go over there for her birthday bash. So,
okay, next question. Where did you grow up? What country? We grew up in the United States. So.
United States. I grew up like 20 miles from here. Little bitty old town, like 250 people, but I don't know. I think it was a nice town to grow up in. Just everybody knew everybody. Everybody knew everybody's business. If you got in trouble at school, you got in trouble at home. Usually, Probably by the time I walked home from school, that mom and dad already knew about it, and so just a close knit community. You know, like I said, everybody knew everybody. If your kids got in trouble over at the neighbor's house, then you know, uh, I don't know. It just I like growing up in a small town.
I'm born and raised here. It sucks. I tried to escape it. It brought me back. Next question. What is a skill that you would like to learn? Piano. I've taken 4 piano classes, full classes, and I still cannot play the piano.
Guitar. I've taken guitar lessons, and I I don't have enough time to sit down and practice guitar. And I even hired a guy for private lessons, and that didn't pan out. I mean, he showed up for one lesson, I believe, and then we had like kind of a ministry at our church. The pastor's son and another guy that plays,
One of our elders.
yeah, one of our elders, deacons. They did it, and we went. Gosh, we went for.
We took the whole class.
Yeah, we no, not the whole class.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't, because I don't think we took the whole class.
We didn't do the performance, but we went through the whole class because you learned the song.
Yeah, but I still didn't learn guitar. I mean, I know like the basics, like chords, and they say if you can learn like what is it, 5 chords, the 5 basic chords that you can play any car. And my cousin or my uncle even tried to teach me, and I just the thing at the church, I felt really bad because he said at least an hour a day to practice, and I couldn't find an hour a day to practice. So
I know how to play guitar. I took a class in high school and I took really well to it, and then I turned around and tried to take piano, and I just, which in my defense, I had a really crappy teacher who was like, here's the music book, I'll go to a practice room, I'll come check on you once a week and see where you're at. I feel like if I had a better instructor, I probably would have learned a lot more, but I did. I took 4 classes with her, and I still can't play the piano. I can read music, PQ.
Oh, I thought you meant college. Yeah.
No, high school.
Yeah.
I should have taken it in college, but I could never with my theater classes and stuff. I'd never found the time to take a music class besides music jazz theory with vulgar.
Now, Wolf, you're getting ahead of your. That was what? Is that one of the questions?
No. Well, maybe further down here.
No, these is. You skipped one.
No, I didn't. I did all of these.
Because that was one of the questions.
Mm-mm. Oh, I did. I skipped number 4. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
What is your favorite place to travel? If I could travel, oh gosh, I've been to a lot of states in the United States. I've been not so much like the eastern southern part. Like I've never been to Florida, Georgia, never been to the Carolinas, Virginia, West Virginia. I've been to Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio. That Ohio is the farthest east I've been. And then I've been all around like Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Iowa. I've been to North and South Dakota. Now these I haven't like visited. I've traveled through them. Missouri, Arkansas, Texas. I need a map. New Mexico, Arizona.
We're still going.
Okay. Arizona. Yeah, no, we're not. All right,
Okay.
we're back. Yeah, Italy. Courtney said Italy. I like to go to Ireland. I like to go to
I want to go to Scotland and look
London.
at the historical stuff.
All right.
One more. Last one. What is your biggest irrational fear?
Irrational fear. Courtney, you tell yours because
I hate clowns. I don't have a traumatic experience to explain why. I just hate clowns. I don't know if I watched a horror movie in my childhood with a clown and don't remember it, but I just dislike clowns. I think Bozo the Clown was the last clown I actually liked. Everybody else is absolutely terrifying. Probably because of my horror movie, like John Wayne Gacy. I like true crime stuff like that, so it's probably something to do with that. But I absolutely hate clowns. And I went to a haunted house a few years ago with a couple of friends of mine, and they pushed me to the front of the line at the end of this horror house, which was like circus themed, and I saw the balloons, I could hear the music, and I was like, nope, I don't want to do this anymore. I was like, I'm done. And you got like a t-shirt when you finished too, because it was like a really scary one. And like literally at the end, I saw him coming around the corner. I was like, I'm done. I don't want my stupid t-shirt. I quit. And I could see the door to get out. And I was like, no, I'm done.
My irrational fear is mice. I hate mice.
That's not irrational. Mice are gross.
Yeah, little rats carry diseases. Little mice carry diseases, and just them gnawing at stuff. And I don't like them.
I don't like mice either, but my irrational fear would be clowns because I can't explain it. I just dislike clowns. I don't like heights, snakes, or spiders. See, I'm not a big snake person, but spiders don't bother me.
Yeah, spiders don't bother me either. There's one lady I worked with, and I'm like, just step on them.
They'll call me at work to come kill spiders all the time. The only time I've ever been scared of a spider is I went to kill one time, and I threw something at her, and like she exploded into a bunch of tiny spiders, and then I was trapped in a bathroom for about 20 minutes till our cook, I texted him, I was like, please come save me, I can't get out of this bathroom, there's a bunch of 100 little spiders everywhere. And he came and brought some spray for me, but I wasn't like scared, I was just like, they're everywhere, I don't know where they are, and it exploded. But
okay, we're gonna go. And let's go over to Dana's and we'll raid her over there. Make sure you put Colleen C to Serendipity raid in her chat when she gets to going.
And don't forget to go like my channel. I know there's no like content right now, but next week is gonna start my probably twice a week post just because I'm busy.
And I'll be promoting that because she asked me other day if she goes, Mom, if I did this video, would you promote? I said, yeah.
It's gonna be makeup and a bunch of my random knowledge, so you'll get a story time and get to watch me do makeup. So
I bribed her with something that's coming next week. Don't forget, next week is my giveaway at 5:00 Central Standard Time Zone. And go comment on my video. I looked the other day and I don't have very many comments. That would be August 20th. You need to comment journal on that video, and don't just comment journal. Comment, hey Colleen, I really liked your junk journals or something. Use it in a unique comment. All right, everybody. Thanks, and we'll see you over at Triple C's. Bye.